learn that, yeah, it's okay. I can be me. I can take place. I can be successful, and it's good for me, and it's good for my community. It's good for everyone that I am me, and that I dare to take place. So I would like to share with you the story of our path here. You could call it the freedom path. Me and Ruben, we met in Stockholm, where both of us grew up, and we actually went to the same high school, and that's where we first met each other. And then both of us were drawn to the more underground scenes of Stockholm. We were both like going to rave parties, and at the like end of high school for me, I started exploring graffiti writing as a way of expressing myself. And also I was interested in the underground scenes, and also like the having a lot of resistance towards society, and this is where me and Ruben actually started becoming friends. So we started painting graffiti together, and we also went to a lot of rave parties, and we explored some drugs, psychedelics and others, and I would not like recommend this lifestyle to you, but it was for us it was a way of finding our own path and having resistance against society and like the normal path, or the path that we were like served from society. We did not see the purpose of going to a 9-to-5 job and doing all of that. So this was our like first step in exploring how could we live differently and find our own way of life. And then COVID came, and I was still in school, but because of COVID I had to stay at home. I was not allowed to like see my classmates in school, so I ended up spending a lot of time in the forest in this phase of my life. And I kind of lost my interest in the rave scene and in the graffiti writing at this point. Spending a lot of time alone in the forest, and starting to find spirituality. Actually, also in this point of life, there was also a new seed growing in me that felt like I wanted to explore life in nature and move from the city. So this was the next step for me and for us on our path. So we ended up moving from Stockholm at the age of, I think I was maybe 19 and Ruben 21, something like that. And then we found this homesteading school, Skattungbyn, Dalarna, in more of the north of Sweden. And here we went there, and we went to their homesteading course for 1 year. And here we learned a lot about living with nature and on the countryside, growing our food, doing different crafts. And we also found a lot of like-minded people on a similar path in life, mostly young people who were moving from the city and wanted to learn about this kind of life, closer to the elements, closer to our basic needs, closer to one another as well. There was a lot of this community creating and exploring that and working together. So here we learned a lot, and it was a very important part of our path. And after this course, we went to stay at a family place where we could rest and live on the countryside by ourselves. And we grew a lot of food, and we started building our house. We didn't know yet where we wanted to stay, but we knew that we wanted to be on the countryside and that we wanted to keep on growing our food and maybe having some animals, all of that. We started building our house there and kept on growing vegetables. But what we experienced was a lot of loneliness in this place. We understood that, well, to thrive in life with this kind of lifestyle or at all, we really need to have relations, human relations, and community, and feel that we belong to a bigger group of people. So this made us search for a place where we could find more like-minded people and still live our lifestyle. And we dreamt a lot about this. And then we actually found the place. Through some friends, some contacts, we visited a lot of places around in Sweden. And we ended up here, in this beautiful site with like-minded friends and family, and close to the land, in the forest. In this journey, we also decided to welcome a child, which has also been a very beautiful and important part of our path. And the journey of becoming parents is one of the most profound transformational experiences that one can have if you let it take its place in your life. And I think what I want to say with this is just to inspire you to dare and follow your call, whatever it is that you dream of, and believe that it can come true. No matter how difficult it looks, or to achieve it or to get there, know that it will, if you really want to, then it will happen. And if you really dream of it and believe that it will be true, then it can be true. It's also really important to let your vision change, let your dream change and shift, and see that when you have come to a place and your dream might have come true, or a big part of your dream, it might change. You might see that there are deeper layers to this, and also usually our visions and dreams can be like very romantic, and in the reality of life it usually doesn't feel exactly like you saw it in your vision. Maybe sometimes the dreaming state is really comfortable and beautiful, and then you come to reality and it's like, now there's still all this practical stuff to sort out, and relationships is still not always easy. So I think when it comes to reality, it's also a lot about doing your inner work and finding acceptance with life. That life will always be challenging in some way, or in one way or another, and finding tools and ways that you can handle it with acceptance, and daring to feel it, to stand still, be quiet, listen and feel what life has to give you. And in that way, not fleeing from yourself or the reality you're in. When we don't receive the gifts that life offers, gifts that can help us transform and heal and grow, that might look like challenges or obstacles. If we don't let them transform us, they will repeat. This is the way life and the universe works. So life will keep on trying to give you that same lesson, or that same gift, or opportunity for healing and transformation. Life will repeat itself until you listen and let it take its place. Me and Ruben also spoke a little bit about this, of what is freedom really, and it came to me that it actually all starts with your inner freedom, how you find peace with yourself and let yourself be you. This is a lifelong path that will never end, that will always keep going deeper and grow. But it is from this place of freeing ourselves from other people's opinion or our programming from childhood and society and all of that. When we free ourselves and reprogram ourselves and our values, then this is where we can truly be free. And when we love and respect ourselves very deeply, then we will dare to walk our path and create the reality that we're dreaming of. But as long as we keep giving our energy to other people's negative opinions, or what we have learned that, like in Sweden, there's a lot of this jantelagen. All you Swedish people, you know about this. It's this norm that you shouldn't be too loud, you shouldn't be too big or too successful. You should just be like, keep yourself a bit small and silent. And this is something that we really have to work with as Swedish people. We have to learn that, yeah, it's okay. I can be me. I can take place. I can be successful, and it's good for me, and it's good for my community. It's good for everyone that I am me, and that I dare to take place. And it's from this place that we can create freedom in our practical life outside of ourselves. So it starts here. As long as we hold ourselves back, we won't find freedom in our day-to-day life, whether we are stuck in a 9-to-5 job or living our homesteading dream. It all comes back to finding your freedom inside and daring to create the reality that you dream of.